Alright, back again. This time I'm redoing my Hail Caesar review, which was, of course, the first one when my audio was messing up. For those who saw it, I very much appreciate you telling me, and thank you for that. So, Hail Caesar, it's a Coen Brothers movie, and very much like a lot of their other movies, it's a nice little dark comedy that has some good, funny moments to it. It's set in old Hollywood, like back in the 50s, I think it is, like early 50s is when the movie's set. And it has a great cast to it that, you got Josh Brolin, who plays the main character. He plays a Hollywood fixer, which is just somebody who went around and fixed the mistakes that actors and actresses made, whether it was something embarrassing or something along those lines. They went out and fixed it. He's great in the movie. Like I said, he's the main character. Of course, if you watch the trailers, you kind of got an idea. George Clooney's character gets kidnapped, goes missing, and that's your plot of the movie. Now, what the trailer doesn't tell you is that that's just one plot line in this movie. That is also the biggest downside to this movie, is too much stuff is going on in this movie. The movie's it's an enjoyable movie if you like their movies. It's about 100 minutes of a running time, and if you look at the poster, you see Josh Brolin, you see Channing Tatum, Scarlett Johansson, Jonah Hill. You see all of them on the marquee, the poster. Josh Brolin and George Clooney are the only ones with any real screen time. Jonah Hill's probably only in this for about 4 or 5 minutes. Scarlett Johansson maybe 10. But that's the biggest problem this movie has, is too much is going on. It would have worked a lot better in my eyes is if instead of a 100-minute movie, break this movie up into probably 20-30-minute shorts, with each one dealing with each character, because it jumps around between them a lot trying to tell you their story. And to be honest, most of them, there's just not enough time developed, so when their story goes on, you're just like, yeah, whatever. Especially with Channing Tatum's, because they tried to do a little thing with his. It was just his little twist, I guess you could say, happened. You're just like, yeah, whatever, okay, yeah, all right, let's move on. But it is a very enjoyable movie. It has some very good comedy in it. Alden Ehrenreich plays like this up-and-coming actor, and one of the trailers featured him in a scene with Ralph Fiennes where they're basically doing this back and forth on how to say a line from a movie, and it is so freaking hilarious. I laughed so hard when that scene came up. I wish it was more, there was more to it than that, but, it is what it is. Like I said, if this movie would have been a lot better broken up instead of just one long movie, I think it would have been better, because you would have been a little more consistent. You got a very good supporting cast. Tilda Swinton plays two twin reporters. One of them's like a serious journalist. One's like a gossip column kind of reporter, and they're funny. Like I said, Josh Brolin just steals this movie. He is so good. Well, you can't really say he steals it because he is the headliner. But it's a very good period piece as well of 1950s Hollywood. Very well done. And it's a very, very enjoyable movie. I wish it could have been better paced, better editing, because like I said, it jumps. You just feel when certain things are thrown at you, you're just like, yeah, okay, let's get back to something else. So that's kind of the way I feel about it. Did I enjoy it? Yes. Do I think it could have been a lot better? Yes. but it was still enjoyable if you like a Coen Brothers movie. You know, they've made some good ones, they've made some bombs, but this is an enjoyable movie. I give it a 3 out of 5. So, you know, if you enjoy their movies, go watch it. You'll enjoy it. And that's it for now. Thank you.